In this video, we're going to design the hero section. The hero section is the first section from our wireframe here. We're going to have the picture by the right and some description text with the button. That is going to be the call to action button here. So quickly, we're going to select section of the same width with our frame. That should be 10 by 1070 by 600. So the height should be 600. All right, so let's take it out right here. So this is going to be the hero section. Now in this hero section, we'll have a picture that is an image by the right. So we select a frame and keep it there. So you can make it even, maybe 419 by 490. Alright, so let's select it and turn on the grid from our design system. Sorry, so let's take it here so you can see clearly what we do. So keep it somewhere around there. Should be within the last three columns. So I'm going to zoom it so that I will see it. So the position is somewhere around there. That's perfect. So we're going to select the frame, right click, we'll go to our plugins, go to the high faces again, and choose the same picture that is in your profile icon. Select the frame, then you add this, and that's correct. So now we're going to remove the background that it can blend with our background, right? So we'll go to plugins again, then we install remove background. You can log in if you want to do more than one times, so it give you some credit, but for the first time you have the 1 credit. So they still ask us to sign in, so we're going to do that quickly, then we'll come back. So it's been analyzed and the background is removed. So now you close this and we're done with that part. So next we're going to, let's turn off the grid and check something, because you can still remove this color from the image so that you have no white background. So this is going to be our image, hero image. Now we have our title text and the rest of that. So we're going to take our text and type hello. So this is going to be copy. Let's go to 64. Or better still, let's go for our typography and look for heading and go for this. Okay, and update the text to going to detach the text on style to copy. I'm going to use this. Alright, so then that's fine. Then also detach the weight and get it to extra board. Just make it black and take it back to 64. Right, so we're gonna have that here. So we duplicate this, and this is where we're going to update. You write your name. Okay. Here. and we're gonna have next line that will have description of what you do, so that will come here. Now in this case here, if you do more than one job or more than one profession, so you should have a slider of text that will display all that. I think that is better. So we're going to use this to also generate that. So let's make a copy of this and say the first one, let's say you are a UI UX designer. All right, so here we're going to let's reduce to just bold. Okay, you are a UI UX designer, so we create component using this frame here and add more variant properties. Okay, so we're gonna add more variant properties and update the text. Let's say the second one, you are also a website designer. So you're gonna add more variants. Say you're also a developer. Okay, add one more variant. And let's see also content writer. So it depends on the professions you have. You can list them here accordingly. So now we're going to add prototype to them, so that there will be kind of interaction after delete. This will make the text to change accordingly, right? So here we're going to go back to our prototype and add interaction. So this first one we and change from the on click to after delay. So just make it maybe 1 seconds. That's going to be 1000 milliseconds. Similarly to the third one, after delay, 1000 milliseconds. Third one, connect it to the last one after delay, and 1000 milliseconds as well. Then the last one, we want it to look back to the first one, and the same to after delay, and at this 1000 milliseconds as well. Now we're done with all that. I also want to change the text columns, so go from our global colors and change it to that. All right, so this is going to be your area of expertise. Okay, so we're gonna cut this and take it to our component page as well. Okay, and keep it somewhere around here. So arrange this and this accordingly. Alright, now let's go back to our design page. Here we're going to update the color of these two texts to our global color, which is the off-white that we're still going to use for hero title. Should be that. Okay, then we'll go back to our assets and drag in this particular one and keep it here. Alright, so that's fine. Now we'll have a short description text under that will describe maybe briefly on what you do. So we're going to take a text and write that. So this is going to be 20. Right. So we're going to write just briefly about you. So say I specialize in creating user-centered. You just type what's aligned with your own profession. Center designs that combine aesthetics. So I'm gonna take this. Wait, functionalities. Or just switch functionality. Then you can add more if you want that. And we're going to make the correction wherever possible applicable. Now we have this. Remember, this is not going to be bold. This is going to be medium. Alright, so this text will go and it's there. So we're going to take this text and bring it here. Then we break it. And break it. Enter to break it. One more thing again. Can you see the line height? The line spacing is too much, right? So here, let's take it to 0 and see what happened there. Then also the line height, let's take it to 10. That's too small, so bring it back to 30. Let's make it 35. Right, that's perfect. So you leave it like that. So the next one we're going to have is the button here, so which is going to be the call to action button that will tell them something. So let's take our text and write view portfolio. So this is going to be 24, and it's going to be semi-bold. Right, so Shift plus A to add auto layouts, that is the frame. So we name this as 40. Alright, I'm going to give it a background fill or our global color for our design. Do this. Then we're going to add spacing to 20 and the other side to 20 as well. Right, then 20. Okay, that's better. Then we create components in this button and also give it variant property of an over effect. So the variant state, the background color will just be the soft one here. So this will differentiate between the two, and we update the color back to our global color, which is going to be this. That's not sharp. Let's give it this. Alright, this is perfect. Alright, so we're going to add interaction now. Select it, go to prototype, then to that white hovering and leave it that. So to instant. So now we're going to cut this and take it back to our component as well and come and keep it here. So this is going to be the button. So we'll go back to our design. Here we go to our assets and bring in the button to this side and keep it there. Make sure the alignment is the same with that. So quickly we're going to select the text together and give it proper vertical spacing. So this is 16. Make it straight. Then we can align them to the left with respect to each other and keep it somewhere around there. So you group this and go to your file and rename this group as hero content. So you have that. So moreover, if you want, you can change the border radius of the button, but as for me, this is okay. So now the hero section, we're going to remove the color and go to the main contents and apply the color to our global color, which is going to be the background color. This. Alright, so this is going to be the background color, and there is okay. So now let's select the hero and snap it to the top. Let's quickly create another frame of the same weight with our content. That is going to be 1070 and the height to 600 and no color. So quickly we are going to remove this text, bring it here, and also the image, we'll bring it there. Alright, so this is going to be our hero section. We're going to delete this one and remove the background of this. Alright, so we'll bring it back to the content page and snap it to the top like this. So we can now use our alignment to position the image, the text properly. So the group image should be snapped towards the edge of the grid, and similarly this image should be positioned where it is. So that's fine. Or make sure the alignments of this and this image are also like this. Okay, so this is perfect. Let's see what we can touch again. Then that's fine. Alright, so let's preview to see the result now. We check, you should be able to have something like this, and you can see the hover effect of the button should work, and that's of this should change after delay. Or it's not working. Let's quickly move in to the main frame and see the result of the preview. So keep it there and snap it to the top and put it inside. Alright, and to the left and top. So if you take the preview now, you should be able to see something like this, and the cover effects and the counter should work as well. I'm waiting for him to change. It's not changing yet. Alright, this should work. This is not working. It's supposed to work. It will definitely work. Maybe we should go to the presentation. Right. Now here, to avoid this white space between this navigation menu and the main content, you simply go to the main prototype and change the background to the same background color here we have, so that this white space will not be shown. So if you come here to our design now and go to our design. So now the background of this portfolio here should be so now if you preview this frame, we should have all the components working perfectly. So you can see everything is working perfectly. The hover effect is working, and here the content is also changing after a few seconds. So we're done with this part. See you in the next lecture.